I'm a Muslim woman.
Modesty is my choice, my freedom.
I have my own mind.
I have my own voice.
I invite you to listen and to look beyond.
I'm a Muslim woman.
My name is Rashida Kwansa Hassan. This is my journey as an Ahmadiyya woman. I've been wearing hijab since childhood. It came to me naturally because I took inspiration from both Quran and the Bible, because I can see all the noble women of religion wears hijab. So I don't understand why they criticize about Muslim women wearing hijab. I was born in Takoradi, in a wooden house where there was no hope for me. But as time goes on, I kept on praying and praying and praying very, very hard. And Allah kept assuring me that definitely there will be success. I started sewing, and then by the grace of Allah, this sewing developed into something very, very huge. And then I had money, and I decided to build a shop. By the grace of Allah, now lots of people are buying. The name of my business is With God Fashions. The reason why I chose With God Fashions is I know when we are with God, everything is possible. And this is the name that I have been using since childhood. I was 25 years old when one day my sister phoned me and told me some man was looking for a wife. The man came down to Ghana to see me. Exactly 3 days we have our nikah, and then later invited me. I went to Italy. We were doing great job, and then I had 3 children in Italy, but we decided to bring the children to England because we saw Huzur is in London, and this will serve as a great opportunity for us to be with him and pray behind him every Friday. I moved in London in 2003. When we came, I saw that I was having only GCE O-level certificate because I didn't have anybody to support me in my childhood. So I saw that education in England is free, that you can learn as much as you can. So I decided to involve myself in education. And I had the chance of doing access to nursing, and then by the grace of Allah, I achieved higher grades. So I was able to move on to BSc Biomedical Informatics. I was the oldest in class, and I was African, and then I was wearing hijab as well. So I suffered a lot in the hands of the course director. The course director said, "No, why are you chasing something that you are not supposed to have?" He said, "Oh, do you know the number of Africans who has finished this university?" So I decided to quit and then continue my education somewhere else. So I went to South Bank University, and I did the teaching assistant course and support teaching and learning. And by the grace of Allah, this has been an amazing to me. I think women are not oppressed. It depends upon the situation, because I can say for me, for instance, the hijab was not a problem for me at all in Ghana. The reason is, in Ghana is I can say 50% Christianity and 50% Islam. So whenever you are wearing hijab, people recognize you, they give you great respect. So I was gaining respect out of wearing hijab as a young lady. At that time I have not even married, but I was still wearing my hijab to offices. Actually, apart from facing problems when I was a student, by the grace of Allah, after that, it has been a blessing for me everywhere in my hijab. In UK especially, even on the bus, sometimes some people get up for me to sit down when they see me nicely dressed in hijab, and I've been accepted everywhere I go by the grace of Allah. So by the grace of Allah, I can say my journey is like from grass to grace, because I came from nowhere, and by the grace of Allah, now things has really, really improved with my life.